That hill up there on the right, which will look quite small on the camera, that's called British Camp, and you can see from the stepped top that it really was a British camp. And it's a Stone Age fort. I think it's Stone Age. Perhaps it's Bronze Age, perhaps it's slightly newer than that. Anyway, it's still there, you can see the steps. It's been a few years since I've walked up there. I was a lot younger and a lot fitter. I'm going to go off down the Coldwall Road. And this is where my late wife used to come every day to school. Barton Court. Eat, drink, stay, play, shop, work. Barton Court. Never been in there. Right, Steve's bike. What about this? This is almost Pennine-ish. Few beautiful hills, bit of grassland, a few trees. Here's Coldwall Green, so we've passed where her school was. Apparently the school is now turned into flats. Nice little place this. It is a railway bridge just here. Yes, indeed. Coldwall Village. Yes, I can remember my late wife saying that she used to come with her father on his visits as a GP around the Coldwall area, because it's in Herefordshire. But his boundary was halfway down the hills, because that's where the Worcestershire Herefordshire boundary is. So she used to spend quite a lot of time on visits with him in his car. Ooh, road's not so good there. Well, it's years since I've been down this road. Hasn't changed. Ooh. Perhaps a little bumpier. I think this runs into a place called West Malvern. We are getting close to the hills now. Yes, I think this is the West Malvern road here, I suspect. Soon find out, won't we? Somewhere there should be a left turn. And indeed there is. Just check there's no one behind, because this is a real humdinger of a road, this one. Really cuts back on itself, that little bit there. Not an easy turn. This is another fault line between the hills. Okay, bike, how's that for a view? Pennine-ish? Enough Pennine for you? That's a stunning view across the Severn Valley. Yeah, this is called the Wyche Cutting because it cuts through the fault line between two of those hills. Ernslaw Quarry car park. Of course you have to pay to go into the car parks, you never did. Times have changed, you have to pay to park everywhere nowadays. Or nearly everywhere. Right, well this should bring us down into Wells Road, which should take us in the direction we're wanting to go. It's interesting though, all the walls are made from Malvern stone, which, believe it or not, is of volcanic origin, and the whole thing has been upthrust through the crust, and it's actually Cambrian. It's 650 million years old, and when that rock was laid down, there was no kind of life at all on the planet. Nothing. So it shows you how old it all is. Much, much older than the Pennines bike. So think yourself lucky. I've brought you to somewhere that's geologically older than the Pennines. Bit tricky looking behind then. Yes, the Pennine chain are Carboniferous, which is about 450 million years old. And the sort of Lancashire part is Millstone Grit, which is a deltaic sandstone, and then that's overlain by Carboniferous limestone, which you see up in the dales, and it sort of switches from sandstone to limestone just north of Keighley in a sort of Skiptonish area. Oh, beautiful flowers. Old bank is being... That used to be Barclays Bank there, which I used to use quite a bit because it was handy. It was just on the way through to places. Of course, they shut that bank along with all the others. Banks don't care about the individuals. Everyone's got to go online, apparently. We're still quite a long way up here. Looks like this road's only just been laid. An old Triumph.